Well, let's talk about running for something, Governor, because I'm sure a lot of people are hearing you and thinking, why the heck doesn't that guy run for president? You have said, and you've been very cautious about this, you're open to it, you're not closing any options off. How are you going to decide? What are the factors that you're going to take into consideration, and when are you going to make up your mind?
Well, initially, I'm introducing a budget in another week that will be another significant reform budget. That's what we do out here. And remember what it was like when I came in. $8 billion in the hole, the loss of 350,000 jobs. Now we're structurally balanced. We have surpluses. We've cut taxes to $3 billion. And we're including everybody, including our minorities that need to be paid attention to. So what I'm going to do is focus now. I got to get this budget going, Chris. I've not taken any options on the table. There's plenty of time for me to decide. And you know what? Ohio is a microcosm of America. And when you're doing things in a state like this where things are getting better, people are more hopeful, that's an important message to take around the country, whether I run or not. And the Balanced Budget Amendment gives me a chance to tell people about what this country needs to do to grow and to stop fighting every single day. All I hear is fighting. You know what? People don't want fighting all the time. They want people to agree and move our country forward.
Well, you could do that if you ran for president.
Well, you know, I said options are still on the table. We'll see. But, you know, let me tell you, Chris, I love my Buckeye State. I love what we're doing out here. And in some respects, what we're doing here, and if you listen to some of the rhetoric of the people running for president now, it's interesting how many of them are using these comments about caring for people. Do you know how many Republican governors are trying to figure out how to expand Medicaid? I took all the heat, which it doesn't bother me in the least, but now we have a bunch of Republican governors saying, let me see if I can get into that program. I just want to be a good leader. I want people to feel like they've got a chance no matter who they are. And I'll tell you one interesting thing, Chris. I was in Utah, and I was walking through the Capitol, and I saw a bunch of inmates. I don't know what they were doing there, maybe cleaning things up. And I walked up, I shook every one of their hands. And you know what I told them? God has a purpose for you. You're in a tough spot right now. You may be in a tough spot later, but remember, the Lord has a purpose for you. Be hopeful. I want people to feel like they've got a chance and their kids have a chance.
Governor?